Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Josh and Dan in the booth. Say what's up, Josh and Dan.
What's up, Josh and Dan?
Yeah, I already took my line.
Whoa. Well, Dan, we gave you the line, dude. It's not that hard, man.
He said it first.
Well, I guess the student has become the master.
Josh is new here at Star City Games, so please welcome him. He and Dan will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure you tag at Star City Games so they can see them. Send their favorites over to us. And remember, if you have any complaints, send them to Sheen Sarani.
You can even burn Josh. It's his first week on his own, so there's some kind of hazing process. So send some Josh burns. Oh, you're fine with that, right, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's got to take their lumps.
Oh, there we go. Love it.
We're going to take yours after the show, though. Oh, we're live? I wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah.
I don't even know what that would mean, to be honest.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Provocative.
But it's provocative. It gets us going.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, what are we doing today, Ross?
We got a fun show for y'all.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped about this.
We figure everybody's kind of down on Pioneer.
We
got all these combo decks, and, I don't know. People just don't like combo decks, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they're very powerful, and they constrict a good chunk of the format, either with Uro or the speed and resiliency of combos. Aggro is kind of going to the wayside. And whenever aggro decks aren't fun, you lose a huge chunk of people that love formats because, I like to attack, Exactly. But today we are just going to unleash it all. We are going to test some of the decks that are doing insanely well right now up against banned decks here. We're playing all the goodies, basically every banned card except Nexus.
Yeah. Pretty much Enfield of the Dead.
Enfield of the Dead, yeah.
Screw those two.
Yeah.
But we are going to see, if some of these new powerhouses can stand up to the things that have already been banned in Pioneer.
Yeah.
And we're going to be starting with sort of the original broken deck. This is Todd Anderson's Mono Green Devotion list that he took second in one of the very first Magic Online PTQs.
Yeah, that Devotion deck got so many cards banned slowly over time.
We got all of them.
And we got all of them. And I'm going to be playing Sultai Delirium, very close to the stock list, but we figured it would only be right. Normally we've done this new versus old kind of thing where we just play the broken banned decks against exactly what's here. We added some cards to give our current powerhouses a chance to fight back. So we did add a couple Okos. Ross forgot to put them in the deck yesterday. He's trying to, advantage himself and keep me away from the broken cards, but we snuck them in here. So if you don't see it on your graphics, that's because we added a few.
It is on Cardboard Live, so if you look at the list through that, you'll see the Okos
there you go.
in the list. We also adjusted the sideboard a little bit. You got some Ritual of Sit still to combat the Green Devotion deck.
Yep.
Some Noxious Grasp was everywhere in the fall.
Oh, yeah. Because you had to, right?
Oh, yeah. That was sort of like Mystical Dispute has sort of taken over as the top sideboard card, but for the first 2 months it was all Noxious Grasp.
Well, believe it or not, I think that's because blue is better now when green was better then. I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor here to diagnose this for sure problem.
Magic is a complicated game. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Yeah, let's get Josh doing some math in the booth here and figure out if that's the reason why that's there. But
give him a pen and paper. He'll figure it out.
Yeah. But, honestly, this is a matchup where I don't even think – I do think you're probably going to be favored because that deck is just insanely busted. But if any deck can stand up to it, it is something like Sultai Delirium that's interacting every single turn and maybe having a top end of getting you with them are cool. But
yeah, you're going to hopefully see the Sultai deck disrupt the Green Devotion deck's sort of most explosive draws.
Yep.
And then the real key, I think, is going to be the Planeswalkers out of this deck, the Vivians, the Nissas. And, I always win when I play Nissa against you, so.
That's true. I don't think I've ever beat you when you've had Nissa in your deck, so.
Now I can cast it on turn 2.
Oh, God. This is going to be fair. Okay, well, you beat me. Speaking of busted decks, you beat me with the busted deck on Tuesday with Amulet, so I get to go first. All right, let's kick off this banned action. Okay, this hand seems completely reasonable. We get to interact early and need a little help in the land department, but this is completely fine.
And is also completely fine.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hold, please.
You have a ban card. I hear you. All right. Leyline, gotta love that. All right, let's Thoughtseize you. I got 18. Want to tell me a story as well? Are you going to play 2 ban cards before it's even your turn?
Do I want to cast this once upon a time? You're probably, if I reveal my hand to you, you're taking it. Because the rest of my hand is 3 forests and 2 Llanowar Elves. But if I just find a creature with it, you're just going to take that.
Yeah.
So, am I willing to just take a land with it? I guess I could find the Nykthos. Yeah,
That's true.
I'll cast them once one time.
All right,
Just hope to take a Nykthos.
Actually, you've already revealed your hand, so the spell is already resolved, I imagine.
And do I want to have a hand of 3 forests and 2 Llanowar Elves, or 4 forests and a Llanowar Elf? Probably 3 and 2. So I will take this Walking Ballista,
Okay.
because it's the only creature in here.
I will take Llanowar.
Okay, still wants an elf.
And here
Makes
goes.
sense.
Your Llanowar is tapped for 2, so that's a bit scary.
Okay, Forest Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
You're up.
We'll go Failed Passage and get that out of there. Here go. I'll sack this while you do your thing.
Do I want to play a 1/1 Walking Ballista?
This banned card doesn't even seem good. It's done nothing so far.
Just you wait.
Just you wait.
I don't think a 1/1 Walking Ballista does anything, so I'll just pass.
Yeah, it's not great. Not great, that's for sure. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do now? Think I'm safe just playing Uro, drawing, no land drop, past you.
You're 21.
Yep.
That is mildly interesting.
1.5, 1/1 block, Walking Ballista now.
Okay, pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. All right, can't bring back Uro yet, but we can go with Seder Wayfinder. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's Oko. I've missed you so. All right, we'll take the land.
Hits the second blue source for the Uros. Nice.
Yeah, that was good. All right, then we're gonna take 2 and play a Jace.
So you're 19.
Here go. That might be an interesting one for you to 2/2 Ballista.
How about instead we play a 2/3 Voracious Hydra and just fight it?
That's probably better.
That's the turn.
All right. Okay, now I don't see any reason to not just play an Uro here. You know what? I think I'll pick from the graveyard as well, believe it or not. Okay, so we'll leave the Planeswalker. That's usually the more difficult type. Get rid of instant. Get rid of land. 4. Yeah, we'll get rid of Ishkana here. Get rid of these 5. Uro. I go to 22.
Yep.
Draw. Put this into play tapped and past you.
Good draw there. Let's play an Oath of Nissa.
Okay. Yeah, you really are just playing all the banned cards in this one, huh?
Got them all.
Okay.
Show our Nykthos.
That's pretty good.
I thought so. So we got 5 devotion here. Little shy of being able to Nissa into untap Nykthos and reactivate. So why don't we just go... No, we aren't.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I just had the castle separated out.
Sure, sure.
So we can just leave the forest and do it that way. So that's going to put us up to 7 points of devotion. We untap the Nykthos, tap it. That'll make 8, and we can play a 4/4 Ballista at that point.
It's pretty strong. It's a pretty wild turn.
Seems reasonable. Yeah, so let's make 5 green with Nykthos.
Okay. God, this deck was busted. Was absolutely
This-
busted.
2 green, up to 7 green, 1 more from Leyline, 8 green,
Okay.
4/4 Ballista, and pass the turn.
All right. Better have a good turn. It's probably not a great start. I don't think there's a reason to not attack first. Could try to find something to interact with these creatures to have a little bit better time attacking to Nissa, but don't think we have too many great options for that. So we're going to start by just attacking Nissa with our trigger. And
25.
yep. We'll take 2. I'm going to go to 23. Before blockers, maybe let's try to see if we're going to get a little lucky here. I think we really just need to hit Murderous Rider here to have a solid chance. It's not great, but all right. Turn creature or land. No such luck. We'll bring back a Jace, though.
Okay. I will double block the Uro.
Okay, I will go first, second.
Okay.
Damage, yep. Okay, so you get to keep the Hydra. And now at this point, I think I just play another Uro and hope that's good enough. I kind of doubt it, but I will exile these 5.
26.
Yep. Draw.
All I want to do here is try to take over this game with Leyline and Nissa. Just make
Yeah.
an army of giant lands.
And your go. So far, it's working.
Okay. Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
Land.
Not too bad.
And now we have 2, 4, 6, 8 devotions. So this makes 9. Untap. We go up to 17. So I can activate Leyline twice.
That's so good. So weird to say activate a ley line, you know?
But that's actually awkward because it requires me to. I really can only make 17. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 green. 8 green plus 1 from Leyline 9. Oh no, when this untaps the land, it makes 3. Okay. So I don't need to float any mana, and I can get to 16 on Corey's turn because I don't want to have to tap these to activate on my turn.
Yep.
I want to be able to block. So if we activate this, animate a forest, then this now makes 9, and then this goes up to 12 because it's 1 for itself, 1 for Nissa, 1 for Leyline, and then
Yeah, that's
4 more
insane.
here. So I'll just pass the turn with 2 activations up of Leyline.
Okay. Not a bad draw there. Okay, so I want to try to re-get Delirium. Let's go with a Satyr Wayfinder.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh.
Ooh. You already used your grapple.
That's true. That's true. I need it back. Guess we'll get this.
What land was that?
If new.
Gonna deck me?
You know it. You know it. Okay. Well, I can put you at least in a little bit of a weird spot and force you. I can't even do that. Let's see. All right, we're just going to attack Nissa. Draw. No land drop.
Okay. I want to play around a removal spell. The question is if I want to play around double removal spell. I could block with all 4 of my creatures, and that would play around double removal spell. But I want to keep the Nykthos around. You didn't have a removal spell last turn, so it seems pretty unlikely that you're going to have 2 this turn. So, do I want to risk it?
Gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
You've only seen 2 cards since last turn, right? Just draw, step, and Uro.
I believe so, yep.
So they literally have to have both been removal spells. Okay, I'll try to keep the Nykthos around. Triple block with Llanowar, Forest, and Hydra.
Okay, I'll order Forest first.
Then this makes 3 green. This makes down to 1 plus 9 to 10, and then up to 16. Activate Leyline twice.
Okay.
go to damage.
Sure. All right. Then I'm going to go with a... Oh. Hey, when I attacked, I had to put this into play. I
Sure.
completely spaced that. I was thinking I wanted to hold it, but
Do we give you your life, or should you be at 29?
I should be at 29. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to... My whole plan is just kind of keep Uro coming back. I'm going to traverse.
Sure.
No delirium. We can get a swamp here. And your creatures are going to overtake Uro very quickly, but I still got to at least keep trying to take them down slowly. Got an abrupt decay there, so good block on your part. And then I will take a pain, go to 28, and then go to 31. Bring back an Uro.
Yep.
All right.
This feels like a game that Emrakul could like take over, right?
Yeah, just got to find it.
Yeah.
Pass to you.
It's gonna take me a while to get there.
Yeah, it depends on what you get, but you get just an over-the-top play, and I am just toast.
This is not a bad draw.
Yep. Burning Tree?
Yep.
Not a bad draw. 2 mana, 2/2 bear.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 2 floating.
Yeah, I have red, green, and pool.
Okay.
And we're still at 8 devotions, so this will make 9. This will go up to 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So I can once again afford to throw 2 mana away and still activate twice.
Okay.
So on your turn, this would be 9, 12, 16, 17. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I can... no, I still don't want to attack with the Nykthos because I can only make it 7/7 and you can just double block. And I believe you would probably do that.
Probably.
So I'll just pass.
All right. Okay, how much mana we got? We got access to 9. Now we kind of want to just empty our hand a little bit here. We're going to get some giant creatures, and not much I can do about that. All
Got a
right.
lot of hand empty.
Yeah, I do get a lot of stuff. None of it's particularly good, though, so... All right, we're going to start with the tracker.
Okay.
Get a clue.
It's not the best card at emptying your hand.
No, not great. And we still have plenty to sack a clue and still do some stuff, so I think we'll do that. Sack a clue. You have all the dice. Figured you would with that deck. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. That was a really good draw. Okay, so we're going to start by kind of forcing your hand. I'll push Nykthos.
So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's respond
Okay,
with 1 activation.
okay,
And yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is with a green floating, I guess.
okay. Okay. Then I'm going to attack Nissa, trigger. Go to 34. It is kind of insane how how powerful Uro is here. Okay,
No land.
no land. Don't have it this time.
Yeah, I will triple block. Right, this is 3, 4. We got 4.
And now since you don't have Nykthos, I just want to once again deal with the land, so we'll order that first.
Before damage, I'll activate Leyline.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to go with a Traverse.
Yeah.
No Delirium. Already played our land this turn. Yeah, I would have ordered the land a little bit different there, but I drew the Fatal Push off the land, so there was no way I could have known that attacking with Uro was going to get me the clue to sack to be able to push Nykthos. That seemed a little unlikely. All right, so we're going to play a Jace and pass to you.
Okay, you've done a pretty good job at whittling down my resources.
I finally am going to start next turn without a neuro in play, though, so that you've
Yeah.
whittled down my resources as well. They're just all right there.
Okay, it's not a bad draw. Let's cast Once Upon a Time.
Okay. I was going to say another 2/2 bear. No. So you can ultimate Nissa this turn, but it's not that good.
So untap here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think a 4/4 Walking Ballista is pretty good,
That is pretty strong.
especially because it'll deal with the Jace. Guess I could deal with either Jace or Tireless Tracker.
Okay.
So let's plus this.
But not both, huh?
2, 5, 7. I don't.
9.
Yeah, I can go up to 9.
Okay.
Let's play 4/4.
What are you killing?
Yeah. So if I kill the tracker, you're going to be able to transform Jace.
And Fatal Push something.
Yeah.
Probably pretty scary for you.
I think I want to kill the Jace.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Go down to 2
Jace is dead.
and pass the turn.
Okay. So you have a 4/4 that can't get any bigger, so technically I could attack with Tracker here.
If you had a Fable Passage.
Oh, into this.
Yeah, this is 3. So with just a regular land, you can get up to 4 toughness. I guess like if you want to trade, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I can trade right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying I could attack through it if I wanted to. All right. All right, we're gonna play land, get a clue.
Yep.
You gonna deck me?
Gonna try. You're only 23 cards left. You've drawn a bajillion cards.
I have. I sure have. I flipped a lot into my graveyard as well, but
Yeah.
I think this is the turn where I just want to play the unbeatable magic card. All right, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I don't want to attack and trade resources. I want you to attack and trade resources, so pass to you.
We'll shoot down the Wayfinders
Smart,
before you get
smart.
a chance to ballista me.
All right, my favorite thing to do, take Emrakul turns.
Okay. It's
All right. All right, I would like to draw.
What do you got?
I got this.
Draw another 2/2 bear.
So I want to have your stuff die. So I can actually get you an emblem, which is kind of scary, but
Yeah. But just search my library for nothing.
yeah. So then you get on unkillable creatures. We're gonna start by. This Llanowar is gigantic. I probably want to get rid of that. I really can't do much on your turn to mess you up at all. I don't even think I want to get you an emblem, even if it takes away your land. Do we care about Tracker anymore? Probably not. All right, we're going to attack with these two, and I'll block here and there. And let me reread this. Yeah, no matter what, you get an emblem. I don't want to... Because I can just attack it anyways. So, yeah, we're not even going to do anything. Here we go.
Okay. Take my other turn. I have, how many total for us? There's 15 in the deck, and there's 3 in the graveyard and 1 here, so there's 11 more.
Yeah, that could have been bad on my part. Maybe I should have just wasted it. Since you're probably going to do it anyways.
Yeah, I am going to do it.
Okay.
Just need some resources
Yeah.
to potentially
Killed a lot of your lands.
deal with this Emrakul.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm probably just not even going to pay attention to Nissa and just try to hit you 2 times. But stopping the double amount of lands probably seems smart, because you could just, like, ballista me out of the game. I guess I am at 34 life. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Hey, we got an emblem.
Yep.
Boom.
So let's play Burning Tree. Red floating, we'll play Oath.
Okay.
Guess I'll get a Nykthos. I'm not sure what I can draw, to be honest. But,
Well, I mean, you're going to activate this ley line a lot.
yeah, I do have red floating, and I haven't made a land drop this turn. So I can play the Nykthos.
Yep.
And use the red floating and get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 green. So I'm only activating the ley line once. But let's do that.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right. Now it actually is pretty close if I want to kill Nissa or just try to 2-hit you. All right. Is pretty close. So I can deal with...
It's a ridiculous game.
This is a weird game. Is this what all our banned games are going to be like today? Because this is crazy. All right. I think I'm going to take the conservative route and attack that. I don't love it. But we're going to also Abrupt Decay that. Let's get Uro active.
Uro just never die. 37.
It is a Titan. All right, we'll keep... Doesn't matter too much anymore. We'll keep instant and a creature. Exile these 5. Draw. Play my land for the turn. So
35.
35, yeah. Now let's go with an Uro. We'll keep that one.
38.
Okay, and we'll play a Jace. And have I played a land for the turn? I know I played one off that.
You didn't play one off the other Uro, though.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Then I'll take 2.
36.
36. And you go.
And what am I doing?
We got a lot of mana.
That's an interesting draw. How much mana do I have?
But you have a lot less without Nissa.
Yeah, you're going to look very smart for having killed the Nissa.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember what was all banned in this deck, and I'm sure there's something that's very scary, so.
So this makes 5 green.
Are you voracious hydrating my Emrakul?
7, 9, 12. So that's 17. I can play 15 Voracious Hydra.
Oh my god.
Fight Emrakul.
All right. Abrupt Decay. No.
Probably wanted to say that Abrupt Decay.
Yeah, I guess. I was like, yeah, there's nothing that punishes me for doing that, but.
Okay.
All right.
15, 16.
Done.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to sack this, draw a card.
Fatal Push.
Luckily I already got a Fatal Push in queue, so that's probably all right. All right.
And the game continues.
Well, I mean, you are getting Fatal Push this turn. Draw. Discard this land. Transform. Yeah, we're going to Fatal Push that.
Worth it.
Totally. All right, and you're still at 20, huh?
Yeah, my life total hasn't changed this entire game.
Gotta love it. Okay, I'll attack. Trigger.
39.
Are you taking some damage?
I will take 6. I'm at
All
14.
right. We got a game. Then we're going to cast a Jace, and here go.
16 cards left in your deck.
Oh, yeah. We got plenty of time.
If I can find another Nissa and start making some indestructible lands, I feel pretty good about this game.
That's true. That's true. That would be not cool.
I've got another 15 Voracious Hydra. Yes! But now I have to decide what I want to fight.
Or would you like to double it?
I definitely don't want to double it. I want to kill something. And Uro is just coming back, right? Like,
That's true.
how many removal spells do you have left in your deck?
Who knows?
2 Abrupt
Who
Decays are
knows?
And 2 pushes are gone, and the Murderous Rider's gone. So I think you just have 2 more pushes left.
I think that's all of them.
And both of these draw you an extra card towards it, but if you want to draw an extra card with this, you'll have to chump attack it. So I think I want to fight the Jace.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right, I'll kill that.
Oh, I forgot the one.
All right, I get to look at the top card of your library. I will put that into my graveyard.
Okay, and then I will attack this Jace Telepath on down.
Okay, it's dead.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
In some trouble here.
All right, land, creature, instant. Still don't have Delirium somehow.
Keep exiling all your cards to Uro.
I'll attack.
Draw a card.
I don't want
You go to 42. I will go to 8.
to. Okay. Second main phase. Nissa?
Oh, I'm supposed to be the one with Nissa.
Untap this.
That's bad news.
And do we want to even activate Jace? I'm actually a little worried about just decking, so I think I'm good on that. We're not gonna deck. Let's get real. I'm gonna Uro.
45.
Okay, your go.
How many lands do you have left? How many do you have in play? You got 6. 13?
I got 13 in play. Yep, and one and 2 over here.
And 3 over here. So that's 18.
15,
so you have 5
yeah.
left.
5 left. Yep. It's just enough. This has been a wild game 1 of Versus Live here.
Pretty reasonable draw.
Vivian. Yep.
So now we can make 8 green with this, and then so we're actually 1 short of double activating Leyline.
Okay. Okay. Still such a weird sentence to me. I want to activate my ley line.
I can activate this, make it a 4/4, make it a 6/6, and threaten to kill the Nissa. But if I attack, then I'm just dead on board. So that doesn't seem great. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty close to dead. I think I need to...
All right, I'll save you the time. I'll save you the time there.
That'll do it.
That will do. All right, well, that was a wild game 1 here.
Yeah, I put a Nissa on the bottom with that last Oath and took the Nykthos. I wonder if I take the other Nissa if I win. Maybe I got...
Yeah, Nissa is a problem, that's for sure.
Yeah, because you let me... Well, I guess you couldn't really stop me from embleming.
Yeah.
But you let me emblem and find lands. I think you needed to make me emblem. And
I needed
find
to.
nothing.
That was a big mistake on my
Yeah.
part, I think.
That was one of the things that let me back into the game.
But anyways, I want to do game 1s and then do some sideboarding because we got some interesting dynamics, especially in our second match. But you two, can we get a question before we head to our break to sideboard here?
Yeah, first off from, it's not a question, but from Whiskey Dingo, tell Corey he needs to dab on Ross after that one.
That was a game. I'm not even mad. That was
a sweet game, yeah. That was a good start. Great question. All right, everyone, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to do some sideboarding here in our Band Pioneer show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Versus Live. Sideboarding here in our matchup between Mono Green Devotion and Sultai Delirium.
Oh, yeah.
On my side, we are going to try to slow down a little bit and get more resilient to the heavy removal from the Sultai deck. That means Shaper Sanctuary to help mitigate the effects of spot removal. Granted, you do have Sweepers and Abrupt Decay, so this card is not great.
Yeah.
But hopefully, if it draws 1 card, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, yeah. And, I mean, the floor on it is pretty low, but the ceiling is just through the roof. Like, I mean, I've drawn like 6 cards with that against the right matchup, you know?
Yep, definitely. We got some Scavenging Oozes here as a nice, cheap standalone threat that also will deal with Uro permanently.
Yeah.
And then Whisperwood Elemental is a great follow-up to Sweepers, or a threat
I
that can
missed
force
that
a
card.
Sweeper. Yeah, so this is a really nice one for this matchup. We're cutting our Burning Trees, trying not to be as explosive. You're going to break up those explosive draws as you did in game 1.
Yep.
I had 2 mana creatures in Leyline. You just went Thoughtseize one, pushed the other, and I didn't do anything until like turn 5. So So Burning Tree, not great in this matchup. Then Walking Ballista. You just don't have a lot of cheap creatures for me to, pick. It's really just Jace. I think Voracious Hydra's going to be better at that. Sometimes Voracious Hydra can even fight Emrakul,
Yeah, no
I never
kidding.
thought I'd see that.
Yeah, what a weird game where Voracious Hydra killed an Emrakul, and we just won with Uro, What a wild game.
Uro certainly won that game.
Uro was insane. So, all right, from my end, I'm going to take Thoughtseize just because it's such a bad draw late game, and I'm bringing in so many other ways to deal with creature.
How long till the games go?
Yeah. I mean, with that game was only like 35 turns or something. No big deal. So we're going to take those out. We're also going to take out our Ishkana. You're just going way over the top. Ishkana is not a thing that's going to stop you. As well as Courser seems pretty slow. I'm leaving in Tireless Tracker here, which is an interesting one because that's not normally a great card against these kind of over-the-top decks. But my plan here is just kind of kill everything and then restock with that card. And the things we're going to kill everything with, Noxious Grass, like we said, has been a great card. Back in the day when this deck was running rampant, back when Todd Anderson influenced half the Pioneer world. And then we got some Ritual Soots, and then the one of Hostage Taker, which is absolutely phenomenal against, something like Voracious Hydra for 13.
Definitely great against Voracious Hydra.
All right, so we're going to see. We're going to see how we can do here. We're trying to just kill everything, essentially.
Point and click.
Yeah, all right, and we're also trying to take some questions from you. Can I get some questions, you two?
Yeah. Ross, why no Veil of Summer?
I just took Todd's list. I know he liked Shaper Sanctuary back then over Veil of Summer, just because it helped provide devotion and the upside on it was a little bit higher.
Yeah, he didn't have to hold up mana and stuff, I think it was,
And it was also, effective against people playing red removal, which was common back then. Is it Phoenix was big early.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of reasons that he played Sanctuary instead of Veil. I could dedefinitely see playing Veil in that spot.
Or maybe a mix of both, you know, never know. But yeah, having to hold up mana is usually a big problem because I'm just going to point and click, at anything I see at any chance. But,
and I want to be tapping out for the X spells.
Yeah.
So there was a method to his madness, but I know at various points Todd did play Veil of Summer in his deck. But I wanted to be faithful to the original build.
Nice. We want to see the real true list that got a lot of things banned. So, all right, let's take another question there, Dan.
Corey, what are Ross and Corey's favorite Fringe Pioneer decks?
Fringe Pioneer decks. Well, mine would probably be Is It Emerge. I love that deck so much, and I haven't given it another shot. But in this combo-centric world, it seems pretty rough. But then again, Stubborn Denial is a nice one.
Yeah, I would go with either Is It and Soul or Sultai Dredge.
Oh yeah,
And they've they've waffled a little bit higher than Fringe at various points in the metagame.
At one point, we thought Sultai Reanimator was just like the deck to beat. But it was like a week.
Yeah. Decimator of the Provinces in that deck's super fun.
Yeah,
so, those two definitely.
All right, great questions, y'all. Keep them coming in. Tag at Star City Games, and we will answer them.
I will keep this hand.
I don't think this hand wins. This hand is a little too slow. Think just
Oko. It'll be fine.
I have Oko. I have the most broken Planeswalker ever. It should be easy, right? Yeah, Oko just didn't win games outright, but... All right, let's take one more question while I'm mulliganing here, you two.
So from Fwinch, what's the next card to go in Pioneer?
Ooh, I would have to think it would be Dig if we have to entertain these ban talks, but I think it's reasonable to let people have their fun for a little bit. I'm sure eventually it will go, but I don't think it needs to be now.
Yeah, Dig is definitely at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Maybe they ban actual Inverter of Truth. That's the only other real option.
Or maybe if Breach, starts doing better, but it didn't have a great weekend last weekend, that's for sure. All right, I suppose we can keep this. This hand is not ideal, but we're gonna keep. Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of this.
Goes to the bottom.
Oh yeah.
You don't get to just fuel your graveyard.
Oh man, this would be insane. I'd mulligan all the time.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Can you imagine Dredge being able to do that? Like, let's mulligan and put these Dredges
I don't know.
here.
Half the time Dredge wanted stuff back in your deck. You get creeping chills. You're like, oh yeah, London Mulligan rule is great.
You good?
Yep.
Okay, hold.
Hold. You're first, so you're holding yourself.
Hold.
Okay, I can't wait. Okay.
I just get to put cards on the
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you played 2 spells here.
Okay, well, we found the forest that we wanted.
Okay.
So we will take that and play Llanowar Elves.
Uh-oh. I better try to kill that, huh?
Pass the turn. It's a Llanowar Elves. It's not like it's a bird. You bolt the bird, not the elf.
Of course, yes. All right, well, I can't kill it, so I'm dead.
Yep.
All right, we're going to just go with a traverse for an island and pass to you.
Okay, so this taps for 3, down to 1, up to 6.
Yeah.
Play Nissa, 1 floating.
Okay, I remember why this deck was banned.
I don't care about the 1 floating. I'd rather get the attack for 3 in.
Okay.
So you go to 17.
Sure.
Now we'll make 2 green, and then this taps to put me up to 7, but plus 2 from Leyline, so that puts me to 9. I'll play a Leyline with 5 floating, and then I'll play Whisperwood Elemental.
What else are you going to do this turn?
I'm going to trigger the Whisper.
Okay, of course.
But I'm out of cards.
Okay.
So welcome to Affinity versus Sultai Delirium.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's an Affinity for forests.
And I just drew a Courser Crufix.
Is that not what you wanted?
Okay, I guess I'll play a Satyr Wayfinder. Okay, I guess that Ritualist is something maybe that could help sometimes in a different world. Yeah, your turn. This game's close.
Yeah, both teams trying hard. Okay. So
Anyone's game.
yeah. How much mana can I make? I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points of devotion. So this would
That would tap for 13 then, right?
14. I have 3 left.
Oh, yeah, 14, and then that's plus 4. So you have 18 mana
18.
right now?
Yeah, so that
Oh, plus the untap. So then you have, that's 5. So you have 23 mana. 23 mana possible right now. With your 1 forest, 1 Nykthos. What the hell?
Gee, I wonder why this was banned.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
so let's just animate and attack.
Okay. Sure, I'll take it.
Are you dead if you take it? 'Cause this is 12. Yeah, if I activate twice, you have to jump block.
All right, I'll block.
It's illegal. So, like we said, so this taps for 2 because of Nissa.
I am dead.
5.
There is no chance I can do anything.
Down to 3.
I'm about to play a Courser Crufix here, y'all.
Plus 14, so that's 17. Yeah, so I'll
I'll
activate
let you have your
twice.
fun. Yeah. Don't you want to wait till you get your next manifest?
Nope, I want to deal more damage.
You win.
Actually, if I
You
just
win.
attacked with this, it was lethal. Yeah.
Yeah, where
Okay.
are you going?
All right, well, at least we can end this game on a note saying you punted.
The math is very hard.
I'm going to readjust my sideboard plan to include those thought seizes.
This was my manifest.
Oh, thank you. I didn't want you cheating.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure I can interact on every step of the turn. So we're going to add those thought seizes back in, even in the face of them not being great.
You just died on turn 3.
Yeah.
Is that good?
That was
Don't want
insane. That was insane. Wow, who'd have guessed that deck is busted? I think we need that deck banned.
That's just not okay.
Yeah, no kidding. So that's what Todd was doing to people. Who did he lose to in the finals?
Lost to Simic Nexus, which is like...
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah, that deck did destroy that, right?
Yeah, he crushed the entire tournament. It was like, obliterating everyone. Then he gets to the finals, and his opponent's just Simic Nexus. Like, oh, nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Just 2 quick games, gets tacked up.
But I mean, like, honestly, if you had that draw, I think you still beat Simic Nexus, you know? Yeah.
I mean, that was a turn 3 kill.
Yeah.
Through a blocker.
Through a 1-1 on turn 2.
Yeah.
The power level was close. All right, you got a question while we shuffle up for a third game, you two?
Yeah, a lot of people were actually wondering why no one really plays Mono Green Devotion in Modern, but surprisingly, it did reach the finals of an SCG Open once.
Really?
Really, very recently.
Huh.
Yeah. It was around Invitational weekend, right?
I think a little bit after that, but it lost
That does
to
sound
Golgari
familiar, but-
Yawgmoth.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So that was this year. Yeah, I
Really?
forgot that. Yeah. I remember
Oh yeah,
seeing
that
somebody
was
play it.
Knoxville. I was in the top four.
Yeah,
I remember
And I
seeing
lost
somebody
to him.
play
What
it.
am I thinking? Yeah.
Must
in the
be nice.
Invitational. But,
Yeah.
the deck like might be good in Modern.
Yeah. I mean, he played like Karns and stuff too. So I was playing Urza,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I can't beat that deck. He's like ramping, killing everything, and then he's Karning me. I'm just like, yeah, you win, bud. And I thought he beat me out of the top 8. I was like, yeah, good games, good luck. Hope you crush it. And then I still just took 7th. I was like, oh, all right.
That's good.
Well, this hand cannot beat whatever that just was, but you know what? I'm still going to try it.
Okay, so you can't beat that busted draw?
I can't.
Okay, I'll
yeah.
keep.
Okay.
I'll keep that.
Any pregame actions?
Hold. Hold.
Oh my god, again?
Okay, you can begin.
All right. I just walk out of the studio. I would head out.
You're good.
Your go.
Shaper Sanctuary.
Okay.
Fast turn.
All right. We are going to go with Failed Passage and pass to you.
Oath of Nissa.
Okay.
Welcome to Mono Green Enchantress. I will take a Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
And I will cast it
All right.
to the forest.
I'm going to get rid of this. Get myself an island.
Can you imagine if we had Wild Growth?
Wow.
That's the other. you get to play Wild Growth in Modern too, or not Utopia Sprawl.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Yep. All right. Untap. All right. We're going to do our fair share at the busted card. We'll play Oko. Everybody's favorite. Y'all forget? All right. We got new Chris Barone's awesome invitational card here. And his cute pup. Pass to you.
So let's play an Elvish Mystic.
Okay.
Play a Nykthos.
Okay. Okay.
Make 4 green.
Sure.
Play an Oath of Nissa, 3 floating.
Okay.
Find a Nissa.
Scary.
And kind of scared of Ritual of Soot. Which like kind of feels like what you're setting up for. Like you haven't interacted with me at all, so you must have something like big to reset.
Could be.
And this doesn't do a whole lot and is valuable later, so I'm just gonna pass with that 3 mana floating.
Untap. Draw. We're going to take 2.
18. Okay, no second black source.
Now what do we want to do here? We know Nissa's coming, which is quite scary. We could set up an elk to do a little bit of blocking. Could give you a food and take one of your Llanowar elves. That's kind of cool. You do get to still draw off that, though, right?
Yeah.
It does stop you a little bit, but it's not too great for me. I think we're just going to... and this is very scary. 1, 2, 3, 4... Can untap that, add even more mana.
I have an undeterminable amount of mana.
Yeah. All right, we're just going to... yeah, we'll just turn this into an elk. I haven't said that in a while. And we're just going to say go.
Okay. That's an interesting turn. You probably have a Noxious Grasp.
I got something.
That would make sense. So, how do I want to play this? I want to play another Shaper Sanctuary.
Okay. That was awesome.
Play this.
Okay.
Make 2 green. Go up to 5 green.
Yep.
Play a Nissa.
Okay.
Float. I guess untap the Nykthos.
I'll respond. I will eat to extinction that?
Float 4 green.
Okay.
This gets exiled.
All right. Exile the top card. Look at the top card of your library. Do I want it? No, I do not.
Go down to 2 green and up to 7.
Okay. Yeah, 2 green up to 7.
And play a 5/6 Voracious Hydra and fight your elk.
Chris Barone down. Okay.
And then I will. Is this. When you exchange its power thriller, so you can take my Nykthos if you have a creature next turn. That's annoying. But I'll pass.
All right. Tap, draw. Oh, that's what we needed. We'll take 2. Ritual set. Really needed that one.
Figured you had it, but you didn't have.
So I had a really tough turn. I didn't have any blue, and I had Oko, so I felt the need to go for that. But all right, then we'll get a food. Your turn. Hooray! That's how you beat these broken decks.
Okay, that was actually a good draw. I wanted another land. It replaces my Nykthos, and it lets me double activate this ooze, so you can't take it.
It's pretty good.
So I will exile your Jace, and
you gotta exile another creature. Yeah, I guess you don't take it.
Yeah, I can just do it with the trigger on the stack. So
okay,
I'm at 21.
You're at 21. Done.
And I'll pass the turn.
What's Corey down to?
I'm at 15. Is that correct?
I do at 16. I don't know where the 1 damage came in.
I had 17, but maybe I missed something.
I think you just marked down 1 from the Fable passage.
Yeah, okay. I definitely did, yeah. Okay, I'm at 16.
Yeah.
16 to 21, right?
Yep.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah. So I read him for the ritual set, but I knew he didn't have double black, so I had to sort of go for it and press an advantage, and got very punished.
Yeah, I think it was right. I mean, if I didn't have it there, you're probably just winning on the spot.
Yeah.
Well, this Scavenging Ooze is very good, so I think I just have to take it down here, so doesn't feel great, but we'll go that.
2.
Yep.
And then I will exile, you're going to have instant anyway.
Yep.
I guess I'll exile
one of these.
Ritual of Soot.
Okay. All right. And now I think I just want to get Uro starting to be active. So we'll do that.
You're at 19?
Yep. 19. Hit that. And I think it might be... You know what? I just want to more than likely exchange for whatever you play. Although exchanging is kind of painful because you do get to draw cards off that. So let's just get in there.
I'm at 18.
Your turn. Yeah, sanctuaries were quite good. Quite good so far.
So if I play this Corsair, you're just going to take it. I really don't want you to have a Corsair.
Corsair sounds
I don't
good.
really know what I can do to avoid that. And I will draw a bunch of cards off of it. Could just do this first, but I'm kind of falling behind. I think I need to force the action, so let's play the Corsair.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that is not good. Pass the turn.
All right. I don't know if I actually want to take that. Oh, that was a lucky draw. Okay. Fabled Passage. We'll get a basic here. Or instant. Yeah, we still don't have it.
So I haven't had Delirium basically the entire match.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Cast Emrakul for like 11 in game 1.
All right, we'll get this. I'm going to shortcut a little bit here. I have this as well.
And that'll get you up to 5 to Uro.
Yep. Have to get another basic, though.
That's pretty good.
Uro is strong. Yeah, I kind of just want to stop letting you trigger that and just let you kind of top deck some normal stuff. Let's go like this. Uro.
You go to 22.
22, draw a card. Put a land into play. Okay, do I want a Courser or do I not? It's tough. It's definitely tough because Coursers are cool. All right, we're going to go with a Satyr Wayfinder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing. let's just make a food.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Not a great set of draws here.
All right, I'll never
Shapers.
target anything of yours again, I promise.
Go up to 6 green, 2 floating.
Okay, okay.
Told you it's Enchantress.
Of course.
Pass the turn.
All right, now we're gonna start trying to close this game out. Okay, so we're gonna start by, forgot how high Oko gets up to sometimes. All right, we're gonna alkify this. We're gonna bring it with this trigger.
Brings you to 25.
Yep.
I will
I'll play a land off
block
that.
an elk and go to 9.
Elk to 9, and then we'll go with a Jace and pass to you. Is that Llanowar it?
That's a card. That's a card that can do something.
That's true.
Let's play Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
Now we have 2, 4, 8, 9 devotion. So
Activate Leyline once.
let's go 9 green. Play Nykthos, gain a life. I'm at 10.
Yep.
Go down to 7 and add another 9 up to 16 and activate Leyline twice.
Okay. Done.
And pass the turn.
All right, end step. I will Murderous Rider that.
23.
Yep. You draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
I will untap.
So of course we're on top. This is my hand.
Yep. I will alkify Jace and get in there for Xaxes.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right, I guess I drew the push as well to make it a little bit more than Xaxes. Unban it. Unban it. This deck's terrible.
I mean,
The game when I lost, it was like, oh, I don't think any deck could have ever beat that.
but if you're beating every other draw, then like, maybe you're still in good shape.
Yeah.
That was
No.
an impressive showing. It really shows you the power of Uro, which is obviously not a card that we had back when this deck was around.
Yeah.
Just kept coming and coming and coming, and like, I could not ever gain any traction.
Yeah.
I didn't have a big flyer card like Emrakul to build towards. I was trying to just whittle you down to Nissa, but because you just kept casting Uro and kept drawing so many cards, like, eventually you whittled me down, even with me activating a Planeswalker like 7 times.
I mean, plain and simple, removal plus card advantage is usually good against these types of decks. And I mean, plain and simple, the decks that just go Llanowar and they need those, decks that play 1 mana disruption are usually pretty good against them. Like, I think that's why Is It Phoenix popped up so much, because Is It Phoenix dealt with that pretty well. Then Is It Emerge came up, and they had Kozilek's Return, which dealt with Devotion back when people were just trying to beat the deck, instead of beating the deck by banning everything that was good in it, because that really beat the deck. But yeah, I mean, that's one deck or one win for the non-ban cards. Now, granted, we are going to prefix with we have added ban cards to everything to be able to have a good fair fight, but we're battling with the banned shells that actually got cards banned, and then we're making upgrades on the rest of them.
Yes, that and Oko was good there, but it certainly wasn't like
Yeah.
It was not necessary if you're doing that game, really.
Yeah, no, not really.
Ritual Sit in a row,
Yeah.
And that.
That Ritual Sit was insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are going to move on to our second match.
Yeah.
Where you're going to be playing Lotus Breach.
Yeah, but this time I have the one card that solves all of the Breach's problem. And yeah, you guessed it. You just saw it. Oko, Thief of Crowns. Turning Damping Sphere into an elk is all I've wanted to do with that deck. And it just seems like the perfect deck when you can beat Damping Sphere. So, what are you going to be playing?
I'm going to be playing mono black aggro, but fully powered with Smuggler's Copter.
Smuggler's Copter. Okay, this is going to be close. I mean, you got a lot of disruption, and now you have the best 2-drop, I think, in Pioneer. So we'll see if we can do that. We're going to take a short 5-minute break here, and then we will be bringing you round 2 of our Pioneer Ban Fest. So don't go anywhere.